Years go by, but the memory stays, and those were the good old days.
Thank you so much for going down memory lane with me and take you back and tell you the story of Tim Shafrath. Tim Shafrath was friends with me and my great friend Mike Geyer. You heard me talk about Mike there and Tim a little, just a tad bit there in the Whittier Elementary story. But Tim was very, very weird in many ways, but Tim was a good friend. And me and Mike, we'd meet Tim in the hallway or whatever, and if you said the wrong thing to Tim, he'd be like, it, and he'd grab a hold of your shoulder blade there, around your clavicle there, or your collarbone, and he would just take his fingertips, his fingers here, and put it down into your shoulder, and he'd give you a real bad nerve hold that basically, you wondered if he was going to break your collarbone or your clavicle or whatever, and you were like, okay, Tim, okay, that's enough. So if you said something wrong to Tim, he was constantly after you, and Tim had trouble with the women. He had all kinds of trouble with the women. He couldn't get a woman, and he had all kinds of trouble with women. But nonetheless, if you'd done something wrong to Tim, he had just went ahead and gave you that nerve hold. Another thing to stand out about Tim is when changing of periods or mods is what they is some call them mods or periods or whatever. When the changing of them, you just kind of dilly dally, and get there just like maybe a minute or 30 seconds before the bell rings to get to the classroom. And Tim, he would be there before anybody else because Tim would just go shh, shh, shh. I mean, and he would just. Tim was like really fast, lightning quick. A couple people used to call Tim the Flash because he was there like in like a split second, like a click of your finger. Tim was where he needed to be. Tim was a good friend. Like I said, Mike Geyer, Tim and Mike Geyer were just great friends. And as the years go by, you think about the people that you can actually say who are your friends and who aren't, and you kind of lose contact with those friends. But as I look back on it now, they were two of my best friends, and I do thank them for some great times, and there's still a couple more times I could speak of about situations that Bishop we got into, and I intend to do that here sometime down memory lane. But Tim used to work at Kmart as well, and he worked at Kmart. But like I said, Tim Shafrath, once he put that nerve hold on you, you pretty much had to say mercy, or I quit, or I give up, or okay, that's enough. Because if not, he would break your clavicle or your collarbone, if you will. Tim Shafrath, real funny was Tim, and I believe that Tim doesn't have a woman to this day. From what I was told by Mike, I still have contact with Mike here on myspace.com, and said they were great friends, and I'll never forget their friendship. Thank you so much for going down memory lane with me. I'll catch you next time.